everybody, it's Patty here with Patty Stitches. Today is December the 8th, 2025, and this is episode 331. And on today's show, I have a finish, I have whips, and lots of hauls. So sit back and relax. Grab your beverage of choice, water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So, how was everybody's week? Mine was very, very interesting. There was a earthquake of 7.0 down in the south of Alaska in Yakutat. I didn't feel it, but they're a long way away. And that one, I believe, was on Saturday? I can't remember. When they said that was. There's been a lot of aftershocks since then. But yeah, it was a big earthquake last week. They're calling for another big one in the next, I think 10 days. I haven't really been keeping up too much on that because it's in the south. And hopefully it will not affect up here. But we'll see. If you're not, haven't been with me for a very long time, I live in the interior of Alaska. Let's see what else. We had winter storm warnings, which we have been hit with some pretty high winds down on the coast. They were supposed to be here as well. We didn't get as much high winds, and it wasn't as cold as what they were predicting. They were predicting 30 below with wind chill, with the possibility of 30 below without the wind chill. And that's Fahrenheit for everybody. It got down to 20 below, I think, and this morning it was actually 21 below. So it's pretty normal for this time of the year. Except it's not fun. And they are saying that next week we're supposed to have 30 below. So hopefully it won't. It's supposed to snow Friday and then go back down and be cold. It can't snow when it's too cold, so it's going to be above zero a little bit and then back down. So that's what they're saying, but weather changes every minute, or every hour. So we'll see if that stays in the forecast or not. Let's see. I went knitting on Friday. I'm sorry if you can hear the train. Yeah, I thought he had passed, but he's still whistling out there. Let's see. I went knitting on Friday. I wasn't going to begin with because they said that the storm warnings were supposed to start Friday and it was supposed to just drop. It was like 10 below, so it wasn't any big thing. So I went knitting. The hubs did retire. He retired on Thursday the 4th instead of the 5th. Because his vehicle is outside. He had a work truck, and his work truck was parked outside, and he hated going out to start it. And if it was really going to be the 30 below like they were saying, no. So he went ahead and pulled the trigger and retired on Thursday. I did talk to his boss's wife, and we have health insurance until the end of December, so we're not really concerned with that, and our new insurance starts January 1st, so we are covered in that respect. What else? Didn't have the kids on Sunday because neither one of us were feeling 100%. I haven't been sleeping well for the last couple of days. It finally kind of clicked in last night. I finally started sleeping better, so my stomach doesn't like it when I don't sleep right. So yeah, it was not happy, and Hubs wasn't feeling all that wonderful, and it was cold. So I figured, what the heck, it's probably okay to say, let's skip this week and we'll see what next weekend is like. So yeah, that's about all the blathering I have for you this week. Sorry about my voice. It's very early in the morning, and I haven't used it very often today. So, shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. Okay, my finish, which shouldn't surprise you, is Hello Holly. And this is a Cricut collection kit. Used it in its 28 count light green fabric. And all of the cute little things are done. I did put some of the etoile in, bits and pieces here and there for the weight, and then of course the regular weight as well. And I did get the kit, so I got the floss and fabric from them. Some dirty spots on here on the back. I'm not quite sure what that's from. Might be from my stand. I think I need to fix my stand up. So this makes 12 finishes for me for the year, which is outstanding. I had 5 starts and finishes for the year, and then 7 whips finished. But that sure doesn't help my new starts, because I ended up with 9. So I have a +2 instead of minus. And I'm going to have a new start today. So that gives me 3 +3 for the year. Dang it. Actually, it washes out since I pulled Death by Cross Stitch, Romantic Rose Garden, and Sleepy Hollow out of my whip pile and put it in the UFO pile. So I guess that kind of works. At least I'll tell myself it does. But who knows? All right, so what I worked on this week, besides Hello Holly, I pulled out Glendon Place's Plum Pudding. And I'm stitching that on 28 count Sprite by Picture This Plus, which is the called for fabric. And I'm using the Dinky Dyes, which is the called for floss. Okay. All right. And I got some more of the corner done. Very happy. It was so much fun to get that little bit of corner done. And seeing that I get to start the main circle mandala will be so much fun. So that's where it's at. Okay, then I worked on Red Christmas, which is by Jardin Privé, and I am using 36 count XU design in the color Dirty Clothes, because I did find the tag. So, and I just worked on this new red, so this, and that little bit. So I didn't do a lot of stitching, but I did some. And every stitch counts. Okie dokie. Then I worked on Christmas in London by Mirabilia. Mirabilia. I am stitching this one on a 32 count white opalescent. And I really didn't get a lot done on this one, but I am slowly filling in underneath the tree. So I'm still plugging along with this tree. This tree is gorgeous. I think if it had do just the tree on the stand and have that as a small stitch, that would be gorgeous. But that's where I'm at on this one. Okay, and the last project I worked on is Winter Montage. Now, since I finished Hello Holly, I went ahead and said, what the heck? I put Winter Montage in, and I worked on it all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I got quite a bit done for me. So this is by Janlin, and I got it in a kit. So it's 14 count Aida with the provided floss. And I am working right here. So this is that page. I just need to back stitch up here and then do that. Okay, so yeah, I got a lot done. So the last time you guys saw it, I was working on the orange and red or pinky red colors. So I got that all complete. And then this one, oops, I am still working on. I still have a couple of the berries to do with the different colors, and then I can backstitch these two and this little bit up here. So I'm very happy with how much I got done this weekend on this. It was fabulous. This last weekend, I should say. So, and you can really see the berries much better in the camera than you can in real life. But yeah, that was great. And I'm not sure what I'm going to work on this weekend. I may work on my new start this weekend, but we will get to that in stash. So that was all that I stitched on this last week. No, I have a lot of stash. I am sorry. I did a lot of stashing, or a lot of haul this week, and I had two from 1-2-3 Stitch. I had one from Michael's and one from the Country Cottage Needle. No, I'm sorry, by Fat Quarter Shop. This is a Country Cottage Needle kit, or a thing of projects. Good grief, where's my mind? So I went ahead and picked up Country Cottage Needleworks Santa's House. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I picked all 12 of them up from the Fat Quarter. So Santa's House, or Santa's Village. This is Poinsettia Place. This one is North Pole Post Office. This one is Mrs. Claus Cookie Shop. This one's Stocking Store. This one is Reindeer Stables. This one is Christmas Tree Farm. Candy Cane Cottage. Santa's Sleigh Works. Gingerbread Emporium. Elves Workshop. And Hot Cocoa Cafe. So, I have wanted these, and I've put it off and put it off, but now that he is retiring, I decided I shouldn't put it off anymore, because I am going to be doing pretty much a no-buy. I have plenty of floss and fabric and patterns to keep myself occupied for a very, very, very long time. So I will only buy floss if I need it. I'm not going to just buy floss to buy floss. So yeah, here is my project, and this is what I'm starting today. So I'm super excited to be working on this, and I will be putting it all on one big, huge piece of fabric, which I have purchased, and it's in here. The other thing that came in, sorry, is my Silks for You that I'm using as my third color for Saga. So this color will be in between the frames. So there's all these little pieces that can be put in between the frame. And this is PR053, which she called, I think she called this cream. So it's light with dark in there too. So I think it'll look really nice with the brown and the gold and the tan that's in Saga. So that's the other color. So there's going to be three colors on Saga, and I think this will work. I will try it a little bit, and if it doesn't, then I'll just go back to the idea of using 3371. So, but that's for Saga. Okay, I picked up at Michael's just a thing of hoops for putting the sleeping bee is going to be in the 8-inch hoop, which I believe is this one. So I just picked it up, all 3 of them, since they didn't have any just 8-inch hoops. I just went ahead and picked this up. So, or maybe this is the 8-inch. No, this is the 8, that's 6, and that's 4. So got that. I was going to do that this last week, and I didn't get to it. So one of the things I did get from 123 Stitch is something from Yarn Tree, and it is a bag that I'm going to be taking on vacations with me. It's got a handles, 2 handles. It's got zippered, plus it can be locked. That is a lock there. And inside, I have put, okay, first off, it's got area here, and then this, and then another one. Okay, but inside, I can put my R&R Craft Frame lap stand. So, lap stand, and I can even put an extra frame in, and my magnifying light, and the 2 pieces that hold the frame together. So this is the bottom, this is the top. These are the 2 frames the 2 things to connect the frames. And my extra all fits inside here, which was exactly what I wanted, so that when I travel, I can just throw them in this bag, and they're protected a little bit better, and they're easier to just move around when I want to stitch and do things. So if you're looking for a bag to hold your frames when you're going on retreat or something, this might work for you. And yeah, very excited about that. And it is by Yarn Tree. So I definitely wanted to show you guys that. Okay, I also picked up 2 3-inch hoops for my Halloween finishes, because I'm not going to make it into the pin keep. I'm just going to go ahead and put them into this. Okay, I've got a set of beads. It wasn't quite what it called for the plum pudding, but I went ahead and picked them up anyway. So, because I was short 1 set of beads for plum pudding. So I got those for plum pudding. I got some extra Q snap covers. Oh, I got 3. That's 3 sets of beads, so that a lot of beads on that one too. So I got some more Q snap snaps. Here is the fabric for the Country Cottage needlework, and it's I'm gonna stitch it on 32 count platinum Lugana Beisweiger. So it's just a plain tannish color. So then this was what I was supposed to show you guys last week. I picked up some gradients from, who are these from? These are from Color and Cotton. So this one is Jingle Bell Junction. So pretty. So this one is, there's Festive Fur, Tinseltown, Nutmeg Nook, Tannenbaum Trail, and Cranberry Boulevard. So, got those. And I didn't even open these. She's got these in sealed bags. And this one is Christmas Village. And it's Mistletoe Meadow, Sugar Cookie Court, Cinnamon Stroll, Tinker's Shop and Candy Cane Lane. So pretty. Okay, and then the last one is just called Fig. And it's Fig Pale, Fig Soft, Fig Medium, Fig Dark, and Fig Bold. So those are some really pretty pinks. So, whew, can you believe it? That was all I purchased. Like I said, that was a lot. And I don't need anything for a very long time. So this week, I will definitely be starting the Christmas Santa's Village. I can't wait to start that. I'm not sure what else I'm going to work on, but I think I'm going to put this Santa's Village in for Saturday and Sunday stitching as well, just so I can get a big jump on it, because I do want to work on it a lot next year as well. I hope you guys enjoyed my 25 and 25 video. I will be doing a WhipGo 2026 here in this week sometime. Oh, there goes my beads. So that I can get that. I've already got all of them pulled. I'm doing 12, having them on twice and not doing the free space, but I'll talk about that more in my WhipGos and it'll be a WhipGo plans kind of video, which will be, like I said, later this week. But looking around, I really don't have anything else to talk to you guys about. I hope that you'll excuse my flubs this week. There's been quite a few. Oops. But I hope that you are all staying safe, healthy, happy, and warm. And I hope that whatever you crafted to your heart's content. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys.